for me anyways. They really ain't got nobody. Devontae Adams and Byron Jones. Yeah, tough loss last week. The thing that messed us up, I think, was that illegal forward pass that ended up being a pick. I wasn't trying to throw the ball. I was trying to slide because I took off running. And Odell was kind of going crazy, surprisingly. Yeah, you know, that's usually how I go, man. We always split the series in the regular season. That's usually how I go. And this week, Rondale Moore has a breakout performer scenario, which all he got to do is get 100 yards or 2 touchdowns, which he can get both. But I hope it don't hide his ability like he did with Jalen Hurts. Hopefully it just give him star, so that way when the Super Bowl when the Super Bowl hit, he'll get upgraded to superstar.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
this man leading the league in yards and touchdowns.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This
Look,
crowd is
that's what he had. He was balling last week against Motec.
Motec
couldn't control him. But he just made some better plays. His offense played way better, which I still don't think his O-line should be blocking Brian Burns and Von Miller like that, but I guess he IDing him every time or something. I don't know. The fools can't even activate.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things
let's see. Chulot, my boy. Like Dan Quinn over there, too. 9 touchdowns, 4 picks, 16 yards. Not bad.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game,
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Gus Edwards back there.
On first down, Lock. And they didn't
There we go. See, that's what we should be doing against Motec. Like Von Miller and Brian, they should be getting in there.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again, Lock. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield.
Ran out of bounds for nothing.
Percentage, but not much
Yep, Dan Quinn over there.
They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had
good job, Brian.
Really made a nice play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down. Blanketed the field.
Why is every computer punter like booming that thing?
Dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well.
All right, let's go, man. Bad. I ain't gonna say it was a bad week, but
first down.
close.
Steps away to his left, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
Rondale.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Throws right side, and that's complete.
Rondale again. But you gotta get his catch up. Other than that, he's good.
Back to him for 20 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Lions' 10-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5.
No huddle that thing real
And the
quick.
Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. To the goal line.
Yeah, that's good coverage.
Right think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the
Can't
last
touch
completion.
me.
But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Hurts escaping the pressure right.
Scoop it in. Let's go.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever
Come on, Kenneth, you gotta get off that block.
Typically, what I've heard from guys, and
Dang.
I remember from playing,
I'm gonna
if you
smack,
don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a
Bro,
first
who is
down.
D. Evans, bro? Is that a rookie or
So
something?
many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Devontae Adams, y'all heard.
Second and
Ooh-wee.
9, just a yard on that last run. Now to the air, Lock. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Evans.
Good
out of
job.
the
Here we go,
gun. And
Jerry.
this
Let's
time they were
go.
ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34.
Man, Drew Lock, move.
After 1-7-0 on EA
Man up on a.
Sports.
There we go.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Block. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Ooh.
And that is out of the back of the end zone.
Good job, Cam.
Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Locke again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Keep trying,
And
Cam.
too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it.
Ooh, he almost
Not
broke
quite
it.
the ending they were looking for.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the
Let's take the
Cardinal
move over.
offense. And for them, a
He's
touchdown.
one-on-one. He beating him.
I'll be So they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one goes for 30 yards.
All right, let's see.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, he bumped me, bro. What a flag at?
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. Or maybe
I'm moving right into it.
Back near midfield at the 49. Hassan Reddick in there to get him.
Yeah,
And
this
on the
bomb.
season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he
Hey,
was
what the hell
throwing
was
it.
that?
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. We'll check on his status.
I probably should have put the
when we get
backspin on it.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover
Okay,
this
now it
one.
worked.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Lions will take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. That's complete to
I ain't never heard
Darren
of
Evans, the running back. And he'll be out
Elbow.
of bounds right around the 20. They'll contain him to just
Elbow
4.
sprain.
Second
Okay,
down.
okay.
so many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was
Good
able
hit.
to
That should have been a
disrupt things
fumble.
and hold it to a short gain.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Ooh, multi-plan. Houston, he finna see what Phillip Rivers about.
Now it's Edwards. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had
Kenny.
to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
On the screen, this is Evans. And he will get
Bro,
him down a
who
couple
is this
yards
man,
shy of
bro?
the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Let it go. I was about to say, if that thing stopped at the 1, bro. Alright, we gotta get Rondell the ball,
Ready
bro.
to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it.
That's 74
what they're gonna
yards
tell the
so
team
far.
is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start
take
over
that.
again.
He was looking
Good
for
coverage.
Raheem Mostert there, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing his Hurts.
Alright, can't throw it.
He's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it
Going
with a tick
for it,
under
bro.
a minute to go before half. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And past the 40.
Justin.
He's out of bounds.
Come on, man, let's get it.
Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18
Look like he
yards
gonna
and the
move, so
first
that
down
man should be
conversion.
wide open.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Short.
A bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a terrific return.
I forced it, bro. Ah.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top. You become a much more
Damn.
confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that
Oh,
someone
we
over
can
the top
throw
can
it
make a
over
play.
the.
And that's exactly what happened
Yeah,
here.
short
The
of
free
it.
safety coming up with the interception.
And they can't get beat.
Down, but not before he works it past
Oh, man, we ain't got no more momentum.
Going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's going to loft it deep right side. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no.
All my picks have been like that this year. That's why I ain't got that many picks. All of them out of bounds. But when it's inbounds, they just swat it.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Good job, Brian.
And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception.
I can get that safety to move and have one-on-one with Moore, bro. He can burn him.
Does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That'll work too.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
See if I can get one more play on.
Things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, that man coaching the line, bro. That's what I said. How he get over there?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And they will wrangle him down a couple.
Hey, special teams trash, bro. This man can break one damn near every time. Oh yeah, he did go 1-15. Yeah, that is right. I forgot about that.
They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they got the lead right now as they start this drive. 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins, and all the way
good job, D-Hop.
24-yard line. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kansing.
Oh.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Ashton.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. On play action, Lock. Going for the deep ball.
Good job, Bryce.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come down. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
I don't like none of these.
Second down. Here's Hurts. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught.
Oh.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 13 yards out. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. Well,
One more touchdown.
I was expecting runs.
I think all he needed was 100 yards or 2, but I'm going to just get both. Let's be on the safe side.
Telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
My ass gonna be flying to the ball. Him and Kenner.
Be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock.
Straight out of bounds.
Incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. And the throw
Straight out of
there
bounds.
incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense
How you doing, Dan?
since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. This will be fielded at the 17.
Their special teams is trash.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Oh, this man's going to be wide open for more.
Position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So reverse the celebration.
Y'all could have declined that for me.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they
Cover
score
3.
and you see the excitement and then
I can
when
get
they realize
past.
those
We
points
got
are
it.
going
And
to
you
count?
can't get past.
Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Slide for the PAT.
Sometimes positions become interchangeable. The quarterback became a running back and took it the distance for a touchdown.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times,
Why do he keep just throwing it straight out of bounds?
over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
At the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Man, ain't gonna change nothing.
Block now on first down. And
Straight out of bounds.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been
put straight through him and boom.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
All right, let's go, D.
To throw on third down. Lock. Now they
I probably should have just went for the tackle.
And able to rip off a big
I tried to
chunk of yardage
see if I can sneak a pick in there.
inside the 40. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Cardinals 24, Lions 3.
Lock working out of the gun. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
That ain't illegal, bro. That ain't illegal for a pass. Y'all called me that 2 weeks in a row, man. Come on with that BS.
Yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Lock.
He got me.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, what a juke into space.
Bro,
And he
this
takes
is
this
man.
one in for the Lions
Who is
touchdown.
this dude, bro?
Darrington Evans, his 2nd touchdown.
Is he a rookie, bro? He was a rookie last year, bro. What the? This is overall, man. Old 76, bro. This man ain't got no strength. How he breaking them tackles? Okay.
And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
I was about to say they scum kicking the computer, bro. What the hell? Oh, he's gone.
Good return up past the 30.
I told y'all, bro. They special teams ass.
And he will score.
Touchdown, Arizona.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
He finna return that.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Lock. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Watch the screen, bro. That's all they fucking run. What'd I tell you?
And this is going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll work it across midfield.
Nah, just everybody get over somehow.
first and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Locke. He's going to wind up in air.
Bro, where the hell is he throwing it to?
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke.
Straight out of bounds.
Incomplete. Defensively, another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done a job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working
Russell Wilson got 4 interceptions.
had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big
that was supposed to be a pick.
And amongst his team, how do we get the passing game going? So
hey, watch the screen. It's their screen formation.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he's going to get
good stuff, Cam.
23-yard line.
Let's go ahead and see if we can boom that ball down there.
This defensive pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all
Bro,
been
what
excellent.
the
And
hell?
now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Got bazooka, bro. I'm trying to boom it. If it's one-on-one.
On 1st and 10, it's
It ain't one-on-one.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be out right at the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive.
Let me loosen it up some. Let me loosen that thing up some.
Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative.
Bro.
He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game.
How the hell that linebacker keep running back there, bro? Mind your damn business, bro.
Before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play call
47, I should be able to boom that thing.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice
Ain't
first
shit
down.
open.
Drive keeps moving.
He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the
I'm gonna use
scramble.
bazooka. There we go. Yeah. The blitz coming from right there. Watch him.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ain't nothing open. Ain't nothing open, bro.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
They won't let me use bazooka.
Throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Cardinals on 3rd down.
Whoever he matched up against, bro, I know he'll kill him one-on-one.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30.
Oh,
And
hell
it will be
no.
incomplete.
He did not just drop that.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver
Alright,
plays
take my
to their
field goal. That's
advantage
cool.
downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Makes the score Cardinals 34. Lions.
These kickers now.
Like, I ain't never seen my team play like this. Like, we
for celebration now seemingly automatic.
we killing it, but like,
Prepare for a game. When you look at
I don't know, bro. It felt like we lost.
It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively
Bro,
after
y'all
having
changing the
time
play,
to
bro.
talk it over. And he'll complete
Just
this
saying,
one.
down.
Go out of bounds.
Easy play that.
There, 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. And 2.
Again on 2nd down. And he'll lose. The Lions will use as they'll What'll be an important third down. Now Locke again. He's going to let it. Incomplete.
Good deflection, baby.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth
Even
down.
though I was trying to pick
They're
it.
going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. It's Locke. Now a desperation.
I'm in tipping it.
It's intercepted.
McCoy got a lot of picks this season, I think.
Just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down.
Yeah, I only got 6.
Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over.
Thank you, bro. They finally let me sling that thing. Only he
Talk about
get it.
quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. Continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy
Why you throw the
is,
ball like
we're
that,
going
though?
to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
To extend the lead. The long touchdown
Drew
pass
Lock
gets
played a
them
trash
6
game,
on
bro.
a
Like,
very,
man, they
very
doing nothing but do
tiny
screens
two-play drive that
and
time.
out
The
routes
kickoff
for like
team
5
on the field
yards.
now as they will send this one away. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning and give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Block will try again on second down. He's going to let it fly.
Good job, Bryce.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game
see if I can hit
comfortably in
more.
hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself.
I
You still got your
do.
starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon,
Oh, he ain't
because
open.
I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on
They tried to
3
force one
games
now.
in a row. There were blowouts.
Why the hell my
And
shit on the
in
blue
none of
screen,
them
bro?
did the starting quarterback
What the hell
ever
going
come
on?
out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches,
Sorry,
later
guys. I don't know
on,
what's going on.
why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just
Oh,
play
good
them all
play
the way
by
through.
whoever
Now,
that
in
is.
certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled
Again,
me.
sorry, guys, for the blue screen. Don't know what that is. I don't know his number. I mean, his icon.
And now he'll let this one go
Man, that's a
deep,
pick,
back over
bro.
the middle.
I didn't know his icon, I guess.
Third time. Picked by Marcel Harris. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
I don't know what the hell going on, bro.
49-yard line.
One final try for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Devin McCourty got another
My
pick.
goodness, another interception. It's
How
the
many you
former
got?
Patriot Devin
3.
McCourty,
I don't know.
and that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to
That probably was Jalen Hurts' worst game against the
That they
computer.
did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
Pick-wise,
can they? I mean, what
this
a
season.
game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the
Let's
Cardinals,
see.
the win here means it'll
Yeah,
be
3
a
touchdowns, 3
7-1
picks,
first
a lot of
half of the
picks.
season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at
Rondale
it
Moore had
again.
272
Meanwhile, for the
yards, 2
Lions,
touchdowns.
they fall 2
And then I
games
want
under
to check the
500 now at
deflections.
3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back
Kevin
in action
McCourty had
in
3.
Week 10.
Bryce Callahan had 2.
That'll
Pass
do it for us. I'm
deflections.
Brandon Gaudin,
Cam had 3 that
alongside
game.
Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
And I'm probably going to end it here, guys, because, again, I got a blue screen. Don't know what's going on. So I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, which this is it for me for today. I'm off Thursday, so I'll be on tomorrow. And we'll probably finish up this. Well, no, I don't know. Next 2 days this season should be finished, though. Alright, I'm gone.